We're back at the Weber Grill Academy, where people who want to learn the best tips on grilling, barbecuing. This is the man, this is the master, grill master. What is your official title, Michael P. Clive?
Well, here when we're doing the grilling, I am a grill master, but I also do a lot of the brand education and training within our building. So,
well, Weber has so many wonderful barbecue products, grill products. We're going to see a few of those a little later on.
Absolutely.
But like any good meal, preparation before you hit the grill is important, right?
Yes, absolutely. And with that, we actually will be doing a little bit of shaking with charcoal. I want to go and do that back to basics approach with grilling. The people, they're loving that woodsy aroma that comes from charcoal grilling, and complemented with the salt and pepper and other maybe rubs that you put to your food. That woodsy aroma can't be beat. And so we are going to light up a chimney, disperse some charcoal, and get right back to where grilling really came from.
And this is what we'll put on the grill.
Yes, it would seem like a good idea to take some beef to a grill, but I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of just say the New York strips and the ribeyes. I love them, but a skirt steak can really dance on your grill and is slightly more affordable. And with this, we're going to make a marinade for it, because with this skirt steak being off sort of the plate of the kettle, it is riddled with quite a bit of fat and marbling, but it has tons of beef flavor. And
it's quite flavorful.
It's big time flavorful.
But it's an odd shape, so you're going to teach us how to deal with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It may look like that looks like a steak maybe, but we're going to talk about cutting it and how it can crumble so deliciously in your mouth. And again, with this really acidic marinade that we're making, we're going to be taking lime juice. And this is where I could have your help, Val, where we would take these limes and squeeze them into that bowl. Right. Please and thank you. And then we're going to just build up a very lime juice with garlic, cumin, and chili powder paste.
So that's going to have kind of a
Southwestern zing.
I was going to say Mexican, but you're right. Southwestern.
Yeah, Southwestern zing for sure. And with that, we're going to hit it with lots of pepper. We're going to hit it with lots of salt. And we're going to hit it again with these seasonings right here, all of it into the bowl.
People like to compare skirt steak to flank steak, but it's different, isn't it?
Yes, it is, actually. The flank steak is a little bit more closer up the cattle, whereas that skirt steak we're preparing here today is a little bit lower, and it is not nearly as wide as the flank steak.
Does it require, whereas flank needs to marinate, does skirt need as much?
Both do. Both really benefit from some marinade because you're going to tenderize the beef a little more. You're going to provide more flavor to it, and again, all of it prepared over the charcoal is going to be delicious. Again, woodsy aroma. We're seeing more and more people wanting to go back to the basics approach with the grilling. Getting with Mother Nature, the charcoal and the airflow is awesome. And so with this, and a little more olive oil, we'll get it into the bowl, and then we're going to be submerging our flank steak in that marinade. Now,
correction, skirt steak.
Oh, did I just say flank?
I got you.
You did. You got it in my mind, but now I've got my mind wrapped around this. I want to massage the marinade. I want to make sure that all parts of the beef get coated, and then you could really let this just go into the fridge for, well, a couple hours even. You could. Now, if this were a marinade draped over fish, I would never say a couple hours. The acidity would actually cook that fish far too quickly.
Wow, but the beef is okay.
Right.
Well, now that that's all set to go.
Yeah, we're going to go to the grill, and we're going to have some grill thrills.
Grill thrills on TV. Oh, man, look at that. We're back at the Weber Grill Academy. Chef Michael P. Clive, the grill master, is getting our charcoal grill all set to go for that beautiful skirt steak that you marinated.
Yes, the skirt steak's been marinated, and now we are taming the flame, if you will. We're getting our grill set up. And so what I have here, well, this is charcoal, and we're using briquettes. These are Weber charcoal briquettes, 100% hardwood, clean burning wood, okay? I give it a little bit of shake. We disperse the charcoal into the chimney, and what we're doing now is just making sure the stuff that's lit on the bottom is commingling with the stuff on top, and then we're going to spread it into a 2-zone fire. And so all we do is make sure all the charcoal has been removed from this rapid fire chimney starter. Okay. Never set this on your lawn, never set it on your wood deck. You'll burn the Olympic rings into your deck, if you will. Have a little tile somewhere nearby. Okay. Set that down, and then right here, we're going to be spreading the charcoal. And
Did you say a 2-zone?
Yeah, a 2-zone fire, Val, is when we set up most of the charcoal off to one side of the grill, leaving us an area that would be perfect to put food if there were flare-ups, or if a flame were to catch, we would move our food off indirect. It's basically having the best of both worlds, direct cooking and indirect in your kettle. And then we will take our cooking grate and we'll fly it in.
Okay.
And you'll notice we have these hinged grates. That's so we can like throw in some wood chips later on if we want. And then I'll pop this in, the center ring. I took it out earlier. I was using a wok. And then I would preheat
We
our
want that
kettle.
grill to get hot so that we get the grill marks, right?
Yeah, never underestimate the importance of a proper preheat. We recommend at least 10 minutes to make sure all parts of the grill are nice and hot. We want nice hot temperatures before we start dialing down to the nuances. So
I can see the thermometer already going. So while that's heating up, you've got something else down here for us to look at, right?
Yes, baby back ribs. I love them. Do you? Yeah.
Of course. Duh.
Yeah. So we do have baby back ribs. They are on our, Summit charcoal grill. So it's like a smoker meets a kettle like we were preheating down there. And I've set it up in a 3-zone fire.
Come on.
Yeah, we did 2-zone down there, Val, and now we're doing 3-zone here. And that just means we've got a heat zone to the left, nothing of a heat zone in the middle, indirect, and then a heat zone off to the right.
And
1,
you've got
2,
the
3.
ribs on the indirect.
That's
or
right, the off area.
off.
And that way, all that heat is hitting the top of the lid and then cascading down in natural convection. And these ribs are just about done. And let me tell you, I know this because I've got iGrill plugged into the ribs, and that's now speaking to my phone, and now I'm not even getting off the sofa and lifting the lid because we know looking isn't cooking. You keep the lid down and trust your thermometer. And so I'm looking at a graph now. It's a little bit like nerding out on barbecue, but my food is better for it. It keeps coming out consistent each and every time.
What's the temperature we want?
I want to bring these ribs up to about 195,
Okay.
kind of fall off the bone, but not too fall off the bone.
Gotcha.
And so we will close the lid because looking isn't
Cooking.
yes, and we'll shut that lid. And now I think our grill down here has been properly preheated.
Brilliant. Let's go check.
Yeah.
Look how beautifully this skirt steak has marinated in just the short amount of time we've done it, right?
Yeah,
See,
absolutely.
it's already tenderized.
Whether it's the lime juice, maybe papaya, kiwi, these are great fruit tenderizers for meat. So whether it's the flank or the skirt, reach for some fruit to tenderize it.
Okay.
But
Grill
yeah,
is hot.
piping.
It's going to give us that good sizzle.
Yeah, exactly. This temperature is north of 500 degrees is going to give us great caramelization on our food, give us a searing temps that, give us those grill marks. And so having done this and having cleaned our cooking grate, we are now ready for some optimum grilling. So here we have it. We're going to be laying our skirt steak over top of the charcoal bed.
Which is the direct heat.
Yes! And sorry, I get excited when I hear that terminology, and Val, you know it. You know what you're talking about when it comes to the grilling. And what we're also going to be able to get here, again, is that woodsy aroma. It's like a seasoning on top of this marinade. But to get all that kind of aroma, we need to close the lid, trap in all that smoke, because what's happening? The drippings off the beef, hitting the coals, going up in a beautiful white smoke, hitting the lid, and then dropping back down on the food. That is delicious, all right? And here, look, the white smoke, there it is. Who likes the white smoke?
I'm
The
glad.
Pope likes the white smoke, Val, and so do we here at the Weber Grill Academy. We teach this actually in one of our classes, and we encourage people from far and wide to go to webergrillacademy.ca and sign up for one of these classes, whether it be the baby back ribs, the skirt steak. We also do desserts off the grill. Everything's done off a grill. Everything.
And we'll sample all of these amazing things that you just mentioned, right?
Yes. Yes. And we'll look longingly into each other's eyes.
And chew.
Yes.
If there is a heaven, this is what it smells like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Michael P. Clive at the Weber Grill Academy. We're wrapping it up. This is what you've been working on today.
Yes.
What's that over there?
This is something we've been playing around here at the Grill Academy. We do a lot of recipe testing and developing, and this is what we call a Johnny cake, which is a sort of waffle pancake with cornmeal, mounted with some of that 8-10 hour smoked pulled pork.
That you smoked on a Weber grill.
Yeah,
on a
we
smoker.
use our smokers right here in house, and then we're just actually going to turn it into a bit of a breakfast thing by just putting an egg over top, and heck, maybe an egg off to the side. This is going to be for that hearty, maybe Saturday morning breakfast. And then, of course, you can make it look nice with some chives. And I think that's delicious, really, with the chipotle mayo. There's the skirt steak. It came off the grill. We did not cut it this way. We cut it that way against the grain. When you go to pull it, when you go to eat it, it just crumbles in your mouth. And we're going to be actually complementing a few of these with a now skillet plate. And when I say skillet, I mean a fajita plate. This is traditionally what fajitas were made with, okay? Not the New York strips or ribeyes, but with a skirt steak. A little more cost effective too. And over here we have the baby back ribs, okay? Glazed up. The whole time they were never over direct heat. They were constantly indirect.
How many hours or minutes?
Those actually only took about 3.5 hours. Okay. Yeah, we got them on this morning. We rubbed them down, pull the membrane off the back. They'll be a lot more tender that way. But it doesn't stop there. In all of our grill classes, all of our events, we always make sure we touch upon dessert off the grill, okay?
Dessert on the grill.
Whether it's a lemon meringue pie, an upside down pineapple cake, or even a modest tray of cookies, all can be achieved on one of these grills. And this one, the Genesis 2, it bakes the best. Check it out. We've got
chocolate
cookies.
chip cookies.
Yeah, I mean, everything, top to bottom, can be done on your backyard grill that you do in your kitchen, in your oven.
How do you get to one of these grill classes?
Oh, you go to webergrillacademy.ca, where we have a list of classes monthly, as well as opportunities to sign up for your own private event. Oh yeah, people, they love to bring their parties here. Yeah, people are meeting people here.
And you can meet Chef Michael P. Clive, Grill Master.
Oh, hey, yes. Yes! And your grill thrills will climb to new heights, making you a better backyard hero. I think so.